Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium, everyone, the home of the Fresno State Bulldogs. And for a team whose mantra is anytime, any place, anywhere, it's always good to be home. And these fans have shown out for the clash we have ahead of us. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off of bye week, the Liberty Flames, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports. Fresno State will kick it off and we will be underway. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Liberty's offense will get the first crack at it here. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways. This guy is very dangerous.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it, open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On the option. Now the toss. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it, open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. To the air, it's Salter. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That drive pretty much imploded, and they'll try to salvage things by punting it away on 4th and long. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys.
Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Flames! How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Fresno State, 0.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're bringing heat. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off.
The returner is brought down at the
Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Flames will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to throw. It's Keene. Pocket starts to collapse. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. They'll try the run. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Fresno State will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Offense set on 1st down. They think there's room to run to the right here. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And that is the final play of the quarter. And guys, Liberty has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to throw, it's Keene, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Fresno State will have to punt it away. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. He's going to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Get it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Flames decide to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Keene using the quick game. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads it left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt.
On to kick it away.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll give it to the back. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But If you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
And the Flames will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. He finds his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Fresno State right back to the line.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his target down the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And the Bulldogs are marching down the field.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looking to throw, it's Keene. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Gray. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Goes to the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Dropping back, it's Salter. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. The sledding has been tough, and the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Flames will call on their punt team. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the right. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Give to the running back. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And here comes the offense on second down. That is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He makes a catch. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Looking to pass. It's Keene. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He looks that one in nicely. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Mobley. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Second down after that incompletion. Looking for a man. It's Salter. And his throw is incomplete. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man on the right.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got it again. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Henderson. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. And he'll try to boot them into the lead in the final minute. It is good. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
That was a clutch field goal, and now the pressure goes to the other side. Can they stop them from getting into field goal range to win it? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll come out throwing on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to pass, it's Keene. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slogfest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? Defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth. Offense is struggling, trying to make plays. Defense has put on a great effort.
And a lot of issues for this offense in this game today, obviously, and I think the coaching staff now really needs to take a look at how they're game planning and how they're going to give their players an opportunity to have success. It may be time now to start changing some things up a little bit.